You shall not pass. Welcome back, everyone. You don't have to be a wizard to travel internationally. These simple preparations will have you whizzing through without trouble or delays. Let's start with stateside preparations. Of course, you will need a passport if you don't already have one. Your passport will have to age 6 months past the date of issue to enter the Philippines. If you need to apply, this site will provide the form and required documents you will need. Many larger libraries also have this information available, and you can apply there. So you have a passport, it's valid and properly aged. There is one more suggestion to make your stateside travel easier, and that is to obtain a known traveler number, or KTN, from the TSA Homeland Security. You can initially apply online, then you will have to go to a local processing center to complete the application process. It will take 10 days to 2 weeks to receive your number. It will allow you to go through a designated security check line. You will not have to remove shoes and will not be subject to the thorough search that unverified folks must contend with. When booking flights, be sure to have your KTN listed on your boarding pass. You will also need your passport, so don't pack it away. Have it readily available. The TSA website will give you a list of what you can and cannot bring with you. I have only one comment. You cannot pack into a checked bag any lithium-ion batteries or devices. I further recommend that all batteries of any type be removed and placed in your carry-on. It is difficult for the scan to differentiate between the two, so just eliminate that from your checked bag to keep from having to dig them out at the airport. I recommend printing out your entire itinerary. It's easier for you and airport personnel to read and will help you complete this next step, Philippines e-travel. You do this online. There are multiple services that will do this for you, but it is totally unnecessary. Just go to the official government site and fill it out yourself. This needs to be done before you travel, but can only be done 3 to 4 days prior. You will enter arrival and departure dates as well as your flight info. You will also be required to enter information regarding your accommodations for your stay. eTravel will then provide you with a 4-square barcode for use at immigration. So all the prep has been done. What should you expect? I found it much easier coming into the country than exiting. On arrival, you can expect at least one security check, and your KTN is of no value here. So standard procedures apply. Belt and shoe removal. At immigration, expect a queue. Now, one would not think this needs to be said, but your attitude and demeanor, both in line and at the immigration kiosk, will determine your experience. A fellow who was ahead of me in line and had his grump on did not fare well at the kiosk and was still there after several others and myself were passed through. So be polite and friendly. So you made it into the country, and I know you had a great time. But now it's time to leave. You have all your documentation and your previously printed itinerary. You should arrive at the airport a couple of hours prior to flight. You'll have the usual security and immigration checks. I had a domestic flight and then the international flight from Manila. In Manila, I had a total of 8 security checks before being seated in the boarding area, and had an issue with my checked bag that required me to go to a security station. Inside my bag was a non-flammable aerosol can. Two, actually. But the inspector was only concerned with one of them. There is no benefit to trying to change their mind, as she believed the item was flammable. Even the flight gal that accompanied me read the label and shook her head. Just accept the decision and be apologetic. Lesson learned, don't pack those things. I hope this info helps you in your travels. In the comments, I have links to various information sources. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I would love to hear about your experiences and any content that you would like to see. Thank you and goodbye.